Sakshini, Sip Anand, Sip Sagai, Sip Ranjana Shunya, Sip Tina, Sip Lakshmi, Sip Parvatiyama, Sip Pankaj, Sip Shahid, Sip Sudeep, Sip Rekha, Sip Ashok, Sip Krishan, Sip Kavita, Sip Vanita, Sip Bliss, and the rest of you whom I cannot see, but I welcome you to the call. Today we have an interesting topic. Every day we have an interesting topic. That's why I tell you all, don't miss a single day. Hey, why do I tell you all that? Because every day is a day of awakening, a day of enlightenment. So today's topic, why is religion confused with spirituality? And why is this important? Why are we even having this topic? Is it necessary? Yeah, of course. If it's not necessary, I wouldn't have it in the topic. So why is religion confused with spirituality? I see people who are on the call. I see Bliss and Ashok Nishani starting. Yes, some people may be thinking it's an unnecessary subject. Oh, you can be sure at the end of this call, your eyes will open. Let us start. Bliss. Unmute Bliss. Yes.
Hi, Shvam there.
Shvam, Bliss.
I write to you. You can read, please. It's
Bonjour.
more easy.
Hope your day was good. Religion is mixed with spirituality because it is the basis of the values of good and evil. Okay. Without that, it's complete drift. And to believe in SIP, we have to believe in God, who is in who is in all things and everywhere. With spirituality, we understand why it is mentioned that God is omnipresent. So, okay,
Yes.
you have a valid point. But Bliss, why are people confusing religion and spirituality?
Because they don't understand what is God, where is God.
So
And
that is, now you're giving the answer. What you're
Yes.
writing is not the answer.
Yes, I'm more in consciousness now, but it's that.
Okay, good. But now you're giving the
I
right
know.
answer because people don't understand. They confuse religion and spirituality. They don't understand. Okay,
Yes. Thank you.
thank you. After that, we have got Nichani. Should I come? Ashok Nichani.
Shivam Sarji,
Shivam Ashok.
Sarji, religion is kindergarten and spirituality is university. In religion, what we have learned is from our ancestors and from our elders.
Correct.
It's all the basic of the rituals we have to follow.
Correct.
But whereas in spirituality, it is the knowledge knowledge of the spirit. Spirituality is equal to spirit. The knowledge and the energy of the spirit we have to learn from the Guru.
Question, why are people confusing religion and spirituality?
They are confused because 90% of them knowing religion knowledge, they think they know everything. They know all spirituality.
Very good. Very good answer. Ashok is saying that the problem people are confusing religion and spirituality is they think religion is spirituality. And I was meeting a lady, and this lady was telling me, every day I go to temple. One day I go to the snake temple. One day I go to the Hanuman temple. One day I go to the Kali Ma temple. And this lady is performing so many pujas. Oh God, morning puja, 3 o'clock Brahma Murat puja, 4 o'clock Prabhu ki puja, then some ritual, then going and breaking coconuts, then going and, oh my God. And that person thinks I am so spiritual. No, you are not spiritual. You are blindly religious. There is a lot of difference between being awakened spiritually and blindly devoted. That's why there's a term, you must have heard of this term, it's called blind faith. What is the meaning of blind faith? Blind faith, my mother told, my grandmother told, my grandfather told, my mother told, when you go to the house, you turn around 4 times and you go, no evil spirit will come on top of you. What is the logic? Why mother told? Because my grandmother told her. Why grandmother told? Because her grandmother told her. And why her grandmother told? Now we cannot ask because her grandmother is no more. Who to ask?
Following
It's a big problem. Spirituality is about asking. Ask, investigate, realize. AIR. Ask, investigate, realize. Religion is about Namaskaram. Namaskaram. I will accept. That's why in religion, they say if you question religion, it is blasphemous. You know the meaning of blasphemy? Blasphemy means it's the biggest of sins. But the biggest of sin is not to question. The biggest of sin is not to question. And when you don't question, then you remain ignorant. And when you remain ignorant, then you don't get into spirituality. So that is, thank you, Ashok Nichani. We have Krishna, Rajender, and Rekha Parvani. Krishna, Rajender, Rekha Parvani. Let us start. Krishna. Krishna.
Yes, sir, Shivoham.
Shivoham.
So from childhood, we have been trained to follow the religious path. When we were taught to say that if we don't do, we'll be punished. And so we have been habituated. So to break off and wean out from this habit takes time. And now the crowd is following religion. Only few follow spirituality. And we are not getting enough masters to guide us properly. That is one reason. Another reason I find is devotion and bhakti and discipline, everything is there in religion also. But only thing is the path is different. So nobody actually trained us to, take the turn and go into spirituality. And many people gain by us being religious. There is a huge...
Let me ask you a different question. So, okay, now be religious now. Why this AiR is wasting time in all this subject? Just be religious now. What is the problem?
No. Now we have tasted, little bit of spirituality. Now we want to go further.
Why? Spirituality is nonsense now. Leave nonsense spirituality. Just follow blind religion now.
No, now we are fortunate enough to get a guru in our life. We are taught, we are properly trained. Now we are guided in the right direction.
But why? Why don't you just dump spirituality in the dustbin and follow religion?
So religion will again, now we are clearly understood it will not liberate us, right?
It will not? It will not. Now, after a lot of poking, you're giving the answer. Religion will not make you realize God.
Yeah.
Religion will make you pray. And religion will make you, sorry to use the word, religion will make you pray. And religion will make you bray.
Yeah.
Bray who brays? Religion, we are like donkeys. Yeah. Religion will make you pray, and religion will make you bray because you don't know what you say and you don't know to whom you pray. You don't know who is God. Prabhu, Bhagwan, Kidhar hai Bhagwan. I saw one beautiful bhajan. Somebody sent me one very dear to me, sent me a very beautiful kirtan yesterday, I think. And that kirtan is Vithala, 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 oh Vithala, 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 Vithala. What a beautiful kirtan. What a beautiful kirtan. After singing Vithala, 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 Thalla, 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 what happens? What happens?
So if you really contemplate, you can get into consciousness. I don't know, it may take you to, it can transport you.
Cannot. This is what now your mind again took you around and see how your mind...
Because, sir, let me tell you, I was last week, I was not, much interested to go to temples, but this time I went. I wanted to experience, and I could connect so beautifully to some experience I got. And that was the first time I'm getting, and first time I started, chanting Shivoham and Shivoham, which I've never done before.
No, chanting Shivoham and chanting Vithala is not bad. But doing it without the realization that God is within you is of no use. It is absolutely useless. Sorry to use the term, it is absolutely useless.
Yes, if you are doing as a ritual and if you are doing for some, yes.
So can I ask you a question now, honestly?
Yeah.
99% of people who are japping Om Namah Shivaya, Vittala, Vittala, Krishna, O Rama, Krishna. What happens to 99% of these people? Be honest. What do you think?
I don't know, sir. Because how can
Not you don't know. It's not that you don't know.
I
You're
know,
feeling.
I tell you,
You
sir,
know the answer. You know the
I have
answer.
an
You're
answer.
feeling bad to give the answer because you're scared. Is the
I
answer
have
wrong?
an answer. Because my dad believed in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He had his guru who believed in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And I've seen my dad so blissfully live his life and go. And now I'm living in his house. I feel so blessed. And I'm,
My dear Krishna, I was blissfully chanting Om Namah Shivaya for 40 years. I was blissfully chanting Om Namah Shivaya for 40 years. If you come and see my temple, you will shake in the temple. If only you come to Shiva temple. I don't know whether this Vanita and Ranjana, they went to the temple. Vanita, you asked Vanita what is the experience in the temple.
Next week, I'll try to.
You asked Vanita and you asked Ranjana what experience they had in our temple. You will shake. You will shake in our temple. But the question is, will that liberate you? Will that enlighten you? So I say, you know what I say in Hindi? You know Hindi, na? Bhakti. Bhakti mein hai wo shakti. Bhakti mein hai wo shakti jisse milegi mukti. लेकिन अगर ना होगी अनुभूति तो फिर कैसी भक्ति? ना होगी अनुभूति तो फिर कैसी भक्ति? Therefore, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in many of the scriptures, they give a lot of importance to Jnana Yoga. They give a lot of importance that Bhakti Yoga has to lead to Jnana Yoga. Very interesting. Thank you. I don't want to lose the time. Rajinder Rekha Chidanand. Thank you for taking the discussion somewhere. Rajinder, short mein, sweet, good answer. Rajinder.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
Sir, I think religion is following or the treading the path of established by our ancestors or the 90%, more than 90% ambience around us. Whereas spirituality is just seeking the oneness around us, seeking the oneness around us, seeking the purpose of life, Atmagyan, who I am, what for I am, what is my purpose of life. This is called spirituality.
So, why is religion confused with spirituality?
Basically, more than 90% people don't know Atmajnana.
So. What you are saying is correct. What you are saying is correct. I am only asking you to pay attention to one word. The one word, why? Why?
Because actual knowledge of this Brahmagyan जिसको बोलते हैं वो पता नहीं है लोगों को.
Why?
They don't read. Why?
I'm asking you one question. सुनो मेरी बात. ये ग्लास में कॉफी है. ये ग्लास खाली है. ये ग्लास में कॉफी है. ये ग्लास खाली है. कौन सा ग्लास से पिएगा?
हैं?
ये ग्लास में कॉफी है. ये खाली ग्लास पीते रहेगा.
कॉफी वाला पिएगा.
या खाली ग्लास ऐसे खाली ग्लास पीते रहेगा. अगर कोई खाली ग्लास पीते रहता तो उसका मतलब क्या है?
उसका मतलब है कि उसको पता नहीं है कि ग्लास में कॉफी है, दूसरे ग्लास में कॉफी है.
या तो पागल है, या तो पागल है, या तो पता नहीं है कि ये ग्लास में कॉफी है. Let me tell you the most important thing. 90% plus of people are only following religion because they believe with religion you will realize God. They don't realize that with religion you cannot realize God.
नहीं सर एक और पॉइंट है सर, इसमें जो लिविंग द संसारा आता है ना इसमें.
नो संसार की बात छोड़ दो. हम संसार की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं.
People don't want like that. They want easy way. with the samsara and
no.
religion gives
No.
them.
Rajendra, we are not going out of the topic. Today we are only catching the topic in two hands. Can you see my two fists? One fist is called religion. One fist is called spirituality. Bas,
Sir,
hatkadi
sir.
bandlo. Hatkadi
Sir.
bandlo. Don't go beyond these two words.
Okay, sir.
Why are people, I'm asking you, you know how many people, Abhi Krishna ne bola, I'm going to temple, I'm getting good vibration. Nothing wrong. But वही vibration के अंदर नहीं मिलेगी क्या? क्या मंदिर में प्रभु है और अंदर में प्रभु नहीं है क्या?
Because they don't know that God lives within us. They don't know the God is inside. What we are searching in temple, basically that is inside.
They know.
Sir,
They
उसके
know.
लिए बहुत
They don't
प्यार
realize.
है.
They
They don't
know.
realize.
They don't realize.
Realize the
Thank you.
experience, realize.
Rekha Parwani. Take Rekha. We have Rekha Parwani, and then Chidanand will come with something. Let us see. Rekha Parwani, Chidanand, Yogi, Vanita, Kailash, Krishan, Sukeshini. Yes. Shivam.
99% follow religion and they think it's spiritual because they are ignorant and they are scared to follow the spiritual path. They don't know that 1% who are following. They
Beautiful answer. Beautiful answer. She said, use one term. People are scared. People are scared of two things. Rekha Parwani.
Yes.
They are scared of one. What if I don't go to Naga Panchami temple tomorrow? Then Naga will come and bite me. Means what? Somewhere. Like that, man. Naga Devata. You know why I'm saying Naga Panchami? Yesterday they came to our temple. Yesterday, I think, no, Chidanand will know. Chidanand, yesterday, Naga Panchami, I don't know. But somebody came to my temple and somebody came. I told that guest of mine, why you have come to temple today? That guest told me, today, Naga Panchami, sir. Oh, I said, Naga Panchami, क्या होगा? अगर आज नाग पंचमी नहीं जाएगा तो नाग देवता बहुत दुखी हो जाएगा. So you're scared. You are so scared when in reality that Naga Devata is already inside you. And you are thinking some Nag Devata. कौन कहाँ है नाग? Somebody says, Kali Ma ko gussa aa jayega. You know, Ramakrishna Paramahansa, his guru Totapuri told him, if you want to realize God, take a sword and cut Kali Ma. Cut Kali Ma. Ramakrishna Paramahansa, the guru of Vivekananda. His guru Totapuri said, take a sword. And he asked the guru, where is the sword? The guru told him, where is Kali Ma? He told, Kali Ma is in my imagination. He told, take the sword from your imagination. And from the imagination, he took the sword and he killed the Kali Ma. And then Kali Ma started laughing. Abhi samajh mein aaya. Kali Ma to tumhare andar. Tum dhoond raha hai mandir. Kaise milega? Kaise milega? Thank you. Good, Rekha Parwani. People are scared. People are scared. Two things. People are scared to leave religion. And people are scared to follow spirituality. You know why? Because you have such spiritual master. You have such spiritual master that will take you to your grave faster. Because all they want is a little laughter. They have no sense to tell you the truth. And so you go down to your root. No, it's very bad. Some people claim they know spirituality. Very dangerous. That's why people are confused. Chidanand, thank you, Rekha. Chidananda Rupa. Chidanand.
Shivam Guruji.
Namaskar, sir.
Yeah, the question is, why is religion confused with spirituality? The reason is because, the start point is the same. It's like kindergarten. Then you have to graduate and then go to university.
Lovely.
Because the start point is the same, people, and they stop at, let's say, matriculation, and they think that's the end of it. I'm educated.
Lovely.
But real education is going towards doctorate. And that's where you have to lose your kindergarten, become a graduate and become a postgraduate. And that will lead you to liberation and enlightenment.
Beautiful. Beautiful. What Chidanand says, people confuse religion with spirituality because they think kindergarten is university. People confuse religion and spirituality because they don't realize that kindergarten is not university. They are only thinking that they want education, but they don't understand the importance of realization. Therefore, there is education, but there is no realization because there is no purification. There is no illumination. There is no liberation. There is no unification because we are so full of information. We are so full of information that this information has become misinformation. We have been taught the lies that God lives in the skies. Where is God? Who is God? What is God? We have lost the 5,000-year-old Upanishad, Neti Neti Tattvamasi. The Bible says the kingdom of God is within you. The Bible says God lives in the temple of your heart. There are so many beautiful shlokas. Huh? Vasudev Kutambakam. Is that what is there? Vasudev Kutambakam. All these words. Huh?
Even Upanishads have Karma Kanda, and then there is Brahma Vidya.
Chidanand, if I slip down that path, then I will go away.
No,
to
that's what one is meant for the worldly life, so that people don't go to pubs and enjoy, and go to the discos and dance. They are supposed to come to temple and do kirtan. So good versus bad.
My dear Chidanand, if you go to temple or you go to pub, whether you have a glass of wine or you pray to the divine, to me, it makes no difference.
Exactly,
whether you have a glass
of liberation.
Because you have a glass of wine
it's
and you pray to the divine.
Social club.
The goal is not to have a glass of wine or to pray to divine. The goal is liberation. And liberation cannot come from religion.
Impossible.
But we have been programmed to believe that religion only will give liberation. That's why there is confusion. And because of confusion, we are trying to get more and more education. And Adi Shankara woke up one day and he told somebody, what he told, He told somebody, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Muramatei. Oh, you fool! Oh, you fool! What will you do with all your doctorates? Kya karega? BA, MA, LLB, PhD, MPhil, CA. What will you do? Keep your certificates in your file. Maybe it will help you when you come back on earth. Don't when you die, don't forget to take your certificates with you, because after you die, your LLB will come back with you. You will come back as LLB. Thank you, Chidanand. Yogini, Vanita. People are confused. Why are people confused? Religion and spirituality. Big problem. Yogini, Vanita, Kailash, Krishan, Sukeshni, Shair, Komal.
Shivam, sir.
Shivam.
So in religion, we don't know who I am, why I am here. But in spirituality, this is very clear. This is a step for us to walk forward, to know who I am and why I am here.
But why, my dear, is there a confusion between religion and spirituality?
Because the religion doesn't really think about yourself. They think coming to this world, eating, enjoying life only is.
What you say is absolutely clear. Then why should there be confusion, my dear?
Because they are ignorant. They don't know about spirituality.
You see, it's very clear. It's very clear, my dear, that people are living with fear. It's very clear, my dear, that people are living with fear. That is why they don't understand and therefore they blindly follow. You follow the herd. If you see 1,000 people going in one, if you see 1,000 people going in one Rath Yatra, you will also follow that Rath Yatra. You don't understand why they are doing Rath Yatra, why they are going, how many people are coming, hardly matters. So we have to understand, Yonita, we have to understand why people are, why there is no conclusion, why so much confusion. Manita.
Shivam Guruji, religion and spirituality, why there is a confusion, it's because people are unhappy and the first thing what they do is they go to the temple, thinking that their miseries will be there. They'll take away their miseries. That is the first immediate thought comes to the people is go to the temple, your miseries will be over. And gradually when they get into spirituality, even I was going to the temple, not to take away my miseries or anything, that was the practice. But now it has come down slowly. I have stopped going to the temple. It has gone like this. I came to the Shiva temple also there. There also, Gita said, this is a miracle gate. If you touch, your wish will be fulfilled. Of course, immediately I touched it. But this time, I asked, because we are in spiritual, what will be our this thing. So I did it. I would say, no, God is inside me. So, but I touched it. So that is the difference.
Am I telling you all to stop going to temple? This is what I'm telling you all.
No. Even now, sometimes I go. Now we know that God is inside.
Even today morning, I went to temple. I did Abhishekam. I did temple Aarti. But I don't pray to God. I pray through God.
Through God. Yes.
So we should not. There's nothing wrong in having. There is nothing wrong in having vibration. But the vibration should not create confusion. Nothing wrong in having spiritual vibration.
Yes.
That is the point. So, Anita, you want to say something more?
That's all.
Thank you. Kailash, Krishan. Kailash and Krishan.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, sir.
The religion is the barrier in the path of the spirituality. The first thing is that from the beginning, when we start our life, our traditions, our customs, tell us about the religion, and there is no tell us about the spirituality. What is spirituality? And so we are unaware about the spirituality, and
but
this
my dear,
is the main reason.
But my dear, is religion a barrier? It's not a barrier.
In the beginning, this is not a barrier, but later it will be barrier.
So you
if
can
we follow continuously, the religion, then there is the no meaning of spirituality in that case.
If you spend 10 years in school, 15 years in school is okay. But if you spend 80 years in school, you
when
can't
we
spend
spend
80.
the whole time in the same school or same qualification, same study, then there is be the barrier, definitely.
Good. So this is a good answer. Thank you, Krishan. Krishan है आप? Krishan, doctor है आप? If Dr. Krishan is not there, Sukeshini.
Good evening,
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Every religion has God in the form. They see outer world. They see God in outer, in form, and they cannot accept like they have my God, your God, and they believe in that. That is the reason they cannot believe in one energy.
But why is there confusion, Sukeshini? Why is religion confused with spirituality?
Because they believe in form, they only pray, they cannot.
Why?
Because from childhood, that is what is taught to them, and
Good.
there is fear. There is fear. What
no,
my family.
Wait. No. You told first point. Let's stick to that point.
Yeah.
From the time you're a small child, you're taught like this. Suppose from the time you were born, suppose you were told do or do punch. Huh? Do or do punch. Then when you grow up, what you will say?
Do or do punch, but
until you take do and you say, how can it be punch?
Correct.
Until you say
realize.
do or do, how it can be punch?
No.
So if you are taught that God lives in the sky, how will you know until you say it's a lie?
Until you self-realize it.
You must realize it's a lie. And you will not realize it's a lie until you love God so much that you go in quest of God. Why did I go in quest of God? I believed in Shiva for 40 years. I was in love with my Shiva, but I wanted Shiva. Then I was going to go with Sudeep to Kailasa, but Sudeep went alone. Sudeep told, I will take my wife instead of you. My wife is more important. So Sudeep went away. Where is Sudeep? He's not. I'm telling him, come on the call. He's running away. I asked him to ask a question. So I told Sudeep, we'll go to Kailasa. He said, no, I'm going with my wife. So Sudeep went to Kailasa. But I know Shiva is not in Kailasa. Shiva is not in Kailasa. There is no point in searching for Shiva in Kailasa. No. I found Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. So therefore, I like what Sukeshni said, because we have been taught the lie from the time we were a child. You know, Sukeshni, when I was in class, no, Sukeshni, my teacher taught me one more lie. My teacher taught me 100 times. What? No. My teacher taught me, practice makes a man perfect. Practice makes a man perfect. Practice makes a man perfect. I grew up believing practice makes a man perfect. When I became enlightened, I said, sure. Practice does not make a man perfect. Practice only makes improvement. Then only I woke up to the fact. Thank you, Sukeshni. Shair. शायरी है या कोई सवाल है?
तो sir, Shivoham, religion and spirituality, it is little bit confused because both are connected with God. One is the way to God. एक खुद की खोज है और एक खुदा की खोज है.
तो फर्क क्या है?
फर्क ये है कि one is God fearing and one is God loving.
No. I mean, don't create confusion. You said something very good. Now complete it. एक खुद की खोज है और एक खुदा की खोज है. उसके शब्द का थोड़ा उसका जूस निकालो शब्द का.
But ultimate destination is same. One is
you must say like this.
One is outside, one is inside.
You must say खुद की खोज से खुदा की खोज होगी. समझ गए? आपका थोड़ा वर्ड मैंने चेंज किया. जो खुद की खोज में जाएगा वो खुदा की खोज में नहीं जाने की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं. जो खुद का एहसास करेगा वो खुदा का एहसास करेगा, क्योंकि खुद ही खुदा है.
तो खुद की खोज करेगा वो खुदा को पाएगा.
तो आपकी शायरी को मैंने विथ योर परमिशन मैंने थोड़ा ट्वीक करके आपको वापस दे दिया. करेक्ट नो सर? यू एग्री और नॉट? In religion we are searching for khuda. In spirituality we are searching for khud. In spirituality, when you realize khud, you realize khuda. इंसान में ही भगवान है, भगवान ही आसमान में है, कण कण में प्रभु की शक्ति ही है, हर जीव में भगवान है. Thank you. Shair, Komal, Girish, Rumata ji. I am nothing, Raj. Komal.
Yes, namaste everybody. I think the point is already covered when Sukeshni spoke before me. The same point came to the mind that because of the wrong education system and because of the wrong education by the parents, conditioning of the child happens and he starts believing in certain things. And down the line, that path is easier than spirituality. So people don't want to go to that tougher part. Some few only reach to that PhD, क्योंकि nursery KG में तो बहुत सारे लोग होते हैं और वहीं पे drop कर देते हैं, and then a few move up.
I don't have time to tell you all the story of the donkey who became god of the village. You all know the story? If I have time, I will. There was a village. That village was completely surrounded by jungle. And for many years, they used to take sometime 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to escape the jungle and go to the city. Then there came a donkey. The donkey went through the trees in such a way that in 6 months, they were able to go to the city. So they made the donkey statue. They said donkey is God. Why they made the donkey God? Because the donkey showed them not to take 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years to go out of the jungle. The donkey showed them 6 months you can go through. Then came an intelligent man who did some mapping, and he found that you can go through the jungle to the town in 6 days. That man found a way to go through the jungle in 6 days. But for many years, they were praying to the donkey. Bhagwan donkey, tumhe dikhaya how to go. Bhagwan donkey, donkey. They were doing puja to donkey. We are also doing puja. We are doing puja to all the kind of animals. You know why we are doing puja to so many animals? Because we don't know who's God. Every animal becomes one God. Dragon face, rabbit face. We have all kind of fancy looking gods. We don't know what is God. No, so we give one fancy looking God, so everybody gets fascinated. All funny looking,
Actually,
funny
for
looking
people, it's
faces.
easier also to see a form and then pray. If something is not seen, so they don't believe it easily.
Okay.
So
Good,
that's
good.
why they get confused.
Good, Komal. Girish, bolo Girish, क्या है आपका master इसका master?
One of the reason for creation of confusion is use of the word God, G-O-D. Every religion speaks about its own God. Spirituality also speaks about God, but only the luckiest person who is on the spiritual path overcomes his confusion to arrive at the conclusion that God is not God, God is SIP. Thus, the confusion is removed.
Correct. The moment you say SIP, then God, there is no confusion. And Girish, what Girish is saying, religion creates the confusion. My God, your God, my God is superior to your God. Monday God, Tuesday God, Wednesday God, Thursday God, Friday something else, Sunday church. We have created some drama. That's why there is so much trauma. The person, what Girish says, the person who's blessed to understand G-O-D is equal to S-I-P, that person is blessed. Because religion is creating confusion every day. Even today, religion continues to create, humbly, they very innocently and humbly create confusion. Because they are trying to teach ABC to the graduate. The man who's a computer tech, what they call these techies. Many people, they feel very proud, I'm techie. I'm a techie. And the techie is being taught ABC by religion. Every day the techie is taught ABC. A techie, ABC. A techie, ABC. Techie. What is this techie learning ABC? Because we are caught in the paralysis of religion. We become paralyzed. We are unable to walk and go towards the destination. This is a big danger, and we will die. Girish, the serious matter here is we will die. We will not realize God. And we will come back. And we will be reborn. And this will go on and on and on and on and on. And all the religions of the world are very happy, no? Because if the religions don't, if this happens, then what will happen to religion? Thank you, Girish. Rumataji, I am nothing. Raji. Rumataji.
Pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Mataji, boliye.
Guruji, I am reminded of the story you have told only. One saint was giving lecture and cat was there who was disturbing, so they used to tie the cat. So our cat died, and after that it became a myth that cat should be there. So they brought a new cat and they tied it. So I think myths, we are attached to myths. That's why the whole trouble is there. If we are able to free ourselves from all the myths to which we are attached, then there is no problem.
Actually, क्या ना बहुत fairy tales है. परी कथाएं, इसको बोलते हैं परी कथाएं, fairy tales. And because of these fairy tales, we are caught in our thought.
Yes,
We are
Guru.
not. इसलिए that's why the spirituality, Mataji, it is called awakening. It is called enlightenment. Enlightenment का मतलब क्या है? Enlightenment मतलब light जलाओ, मिस्टर. हाँ?
Yes, Guruji.
अंधे जो होते हैं ये सोचते दुनिया में क्या है, कुछ भी नहीं, अविद्या के अंधकार में जीते मरते, सच का एहसास उनको होता नहीं. प्रभु तो अंदर है ढूंढते मंदिर में, हम भी अंधे हैं, अंधे हम सभी. हम सब अंधे हैं. We are
Because
blind.
we are blindly following all the myths.
Right.
कैसा होता आ रहा है, हमारे पेरेंट्स करते थे, उनके वो पहले पेरेंट्स करते थे. That is continuing without thinking. So unless and until we free ourselves from myths, then we are in where we are.
Thank you, Mataji. Ayan.
Thank
Raj.
you.
Hello, Guruji, Shivoham, everyone.
Shivoham, sir.
Sir Ji, for me, I think after getting to this level, the acceptance of religion is not confusing, because I have started, see, it is like different paths. Now I started respecting more of many things which they are practicing. Is a religion scriptures problem, or the way the people have understood and followed as a ritual is a problem? So that is what I am trying to understand, because it has passed over generation to generation, decades to decades, with a corrupt practice and not understanding the real essence of it.
So Raj,
So
what is the solution? Because
I'm
do you agree?
saying,
No, wait, one second. Do you agree that religion is confused with spirituality?
No, I think it is a stepping stone for me. I think I have now.
Not for you. No, I am not asking about you. For the world, does the world think religion and spirituality are different, or it's the same? What does the world think?
It is. It's a debate which we had on duality and non-duality. That's what it comes to a conclusion.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that religion? Why
it
religion
doesn't
confused?
create a confusion if you have actually understood the complete essence of this world universe.
Very good. So what Raj is saying, very good answer. Raj is saying religion does not create confusion if you have reached the conclusion.
Correct. Yes, sir.
If you have not reached the conclusion, then religion will create confusion.
Yeah, when I realized that your teachings realize the sip in us and sip in everybody. So when I go to church, when I go to mandir, I see the sip and everything. So everybody is doing their way, and that is the way they are doing. So I don't have any confusion on that angle.
Point well taken, Raji. Thank you, Raj. I am nothing, Raj. Raji, and last will be Krishan. Krishan, आप नहीं थे पहले डॉक्टर. हाँ, Raji, tell me.
Shivam Guruji. No, I want to just, not on this, I want to just comment two things. One is for Naga Panchami, even I used to go to temple, but yesterday I did not go after coming to this call. Yesterday I did not go to temple. One. Second thing is, I was to go along with Vanita to Kailash Mansar. Vanita went. I could not go. Now my husband is telling, you see Kailasa inside you, and we will not go to Kailash Mansarovar.
No, you go to any
Vanita has been to Kailash, so I could not go along with her. We planned to go together, but she went. I guess I could not go with her.
Some of you make it look like I am a dushman of Kailasa and I'm a dushman of Naga Panchami. Not like
No,
that.
my husband is telling you see Kailasa inside you now.
Your husband is more enlightened. Your husband, he hides
No,
his face.
neither he goes nor he allows me to go. That is why he's telling me.
No, he hides his face from the call, but he's living with grace. He hides his face, but he's living with grace. Okay, good, Raji. give him my namaskaras to your husband, Dr. Krishan. I know he's listening. I know he's listening to me, but you tell him I told namaskara. Dr. Krishan.
Shivam sir, this is a topic where I can speak more than 2 hours, but मैं conclusion में यही बोलूंगा कि जैसे वो 7 अंधे हैं जो हाथी को डिफाइन कर रहा है, कोई उसके टांग को देख के बोल रहा है कि हाथी लंबा होता है, कोई उसके कान को देख के बोल रहा है, बट एक आंखों वाला व्यक्ति बता सकता है कि हाथी पूर्ण हाथी कैसे होता है. तो रिलीजन्स हमें सिर्फ मन को कंट्रोल करना सिखाता है, बट मन को मारना हमें स्पिरिचुअलिटी सिखाती है.
Actually, Krishan, 1 minute. Religion हमें मन को शांत करना नहीं सिखाता है. Religion हमें क्या सिखाता है? Religion teaches us to accept God. Religion teaches us to pray. Religion teaches us to live a good life. Religion teaches us to love one another. Religion is very good. I am telling religion is like ABC of kindergarten. It is very good. But how can we be in kindergarten all our life?
मैं वही कह रहा हूँ सर, रिलीजन हमें रिचुअल से, इंफॉर्मेशन से, नॉलेज से बढ़ता है, बट स्पिरिचुअलिटी हमें विजडम की तरफ लेके जाती है, जो हमें लाइफ, जो हमें सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन सिखाती है. रिलीजन हमें भक्ति तक सीमित रखती है, बट
आपने एक कोट करवा दिया. आपने कोट क्या करवाया? Religion gives us God's information. Religion gives us God information. Spirituality gives us God realization. Religion gives us God information. Spirituality gives us God realization. क्या चाहिए हमें? Continue, Kishan, continue.
So, according to me, religion is a limited scope where we can just think about a God, which is a specified person, specified things. But in religion, in spirituality, we realize I am the God.
Can I tell you something?
Everyone is God.
Kishan, मैं आपको एक interesting story बोलता हूँ. I go every 1 or 2 months. I go to Iceland. You know, I go to Iceland and Finland. You know,
Yes.
I'll give you one very funny story. जब हम आइसलैंड और फिनलैंड जाते हैं, I pay 3 euros for a cup of coffee. But वो 3 euros में कोई बोलता है, अरे 3 euros कॉफी, 300 रुपए का एक कॉफी. इंडिया में भी आजकल स्टारबक्स का तो 300 होता है. बट वो 3 यूरो में पता है मुझे क्या देते हैं वो लोग? वो 3 यूरो में मुझे सिर्फ खाली ग्लास देते हैं. वो खाली ग्लास देते हैं और बोलते हैं, go pick your coffee. So in 3 euros, I only get khali glass, only empty glass. Empty glass. Coffee का machine तो पड़ा है, किसको चाहिए, जितना coffee चाहिए पियो. So religion is an empty glass. Religion is an empty glass. वो glass के बगैर मैं coffee कैसे पीऊंगा? मैं हाथ में पीऊंगा क्या coffee? Can I take from the coffee machine? Can I drink in my hand? My hand will burn. So this is the analogy. That religion, with the religion you get the cup. And spirituality will give you the coffee. If you do not,
religion हमें बढ़ता है.
Religion आपको सिर्फ सिखाता है.
Religion हमें बढ़ता है information से, ritual से.
And that is wrong.
Religion हमें बढ़ता है भक्ति से सिर्फ, but spirituality हमें त्याग सिखाता है. Spirituality हमें खाली होना सिखाता है.
Okay, good. So, Krishan, I know that this topic can go on. My dear friends, why this topic today? This topic was chosen because until you clear the confusion about religion and spirituality, you will never reach the conclusion. It is very important to realize the conclusion that God is inside you. God is in you. God is in me. God is in the butterfly, the bee, and the tree. God is somebody we cannot see because God is divine energy. We have to realize this. God is not made of bone and skin. God is a power that lives within. God is beginningless and endless, birthless and deathless. God is Sip. God is supreme, immortal power. Don't use the word God. If you use the word God like Girish said, if you use the word God, you will go round and round in a merry-go-round of life. And you will never realize that you are God. Remember this before I close. इंसान का पाप क्या है? पापों का बाप क्या है? इंसान भगवान है पर सोचता इंसान है. इंसान सच में शक्ति है, दिखने में वो व्यक्ति है. ये सबसे पाप बड़ा है, ये पापों का बाप है. The greatest sin of man is man doesn't realize he is God. With folded hands, I will see you tomorrow at the